In a win for election integrity advocates, a federal court ruling is allowing Texas' ban on ballot harvesting stay in effect. This is Monday, February 16th, 2026.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Welcome into this President's Day edition of the Texas Minute. Because of the federal holiday, early voting ahead of the March 3rd primary begins tomorrow, February 17th. Let's get into today's news. Election integrity advocates are celebrating a ruling from the U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals in New Orleans that upholds Texas law banning paid ballot harvesting. As such, the state can continue enforcing the law in this 2026 election cycle. At issue has been a 2021 state law that made paid vote harvesting a third-degree felony. Lawsuits were filed by a variety of left-wing plaintiffs, including the League of Women Voters, the Texas NAACP, and the League of United Latin American Citizens. The opinion issued by the Fifth Circuit and authored by Judge Edith Jones provides a powerful argument in defense of Texas' right to ban paid ballot harvesting. She cited the Federalist Papers, noting that the framers of the U.S. Constitution were deeply concerned about elections being subverted by, quote, cabal, intrigue, and corruption. Faced with declining enrollment and rising maintenance costs, the Houston Independent School District is planning to close 12 of its campuses. District officials admit that enrollment has been on the decline there since 2017. The Board of Trustees is scheduled to vote on the closures later this month. At an event in Fort Worth on Friday, hosted by American Stewards of Liberty, U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins highlighted the importance of property rights. What she described as agricultural lawfare is endangering family farms and food production throughout the country, she said. The USDA defines agricultural lawfare as the use of administrative, legal, and legislative government systems to adversely impact farmers, ranchers, and agricultural producers. A new USDA plan to combat it would return management of natural forests to the states, open more federal grazing allotments for ranchers, and address the need for real and unprocessed foods. The Texas Minute will be right back.
Do you feel increasingly isolated? Like the world has gone insane and you are part of one small, clear-headed remnant? Let me be the first to tell you, you're not alone. I'm Sarah Gonzalez, and on my new show, Come and Take It, I'm going to call out the crazy so you can be empowered to change Texas and the nation. Overcome the schemes of the left designed to keep Texans paralyzed and silent. Watch or listen to Come and Take It today.
Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is suing Dallas city officials, accusing them of defying a voter-approved mandate to boost police funding. Proposition U was approved by Dallas voters in November 2024. It amended the city charter requiring at least 50% of excess annual revenue to be directed to public safety. The Attorney General argues that city officials, quote, acted beyond their legal authority by using an improper calculation of excess revenue that drastically reduced the amount legally owed to police priorities. In the 2025-2026 fiscal year, for example, the city's own projections reportedly show about $220 million in excess revenue above the prior year. Yet the city's chief financial officer told the city council that only a quarter of that would be considered excess after excluding large categories of city income from the calculation. As a result, Paxton contends that Dallas's current hiring plan leaves the police department hundreds of officers short of the 4,000 officer minimum that was mandated in that charter amendment. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and to keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Travis Morgan, Michael Wilson, Addie Hovland, and Sidney Henry. Production duties were handled by Riley Edwards. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now, go make it a great day.